Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I've got some China mail today and I wanted to unbox it on a video. So this is my first proper video that I've done for my channel. I've done some time-lapse paintings. So I've actually got 3 here. I did order them on AliExpress. All 3 are from Yucky. This is the single one, which I ordered first, and then these 2. So we'll get to opening the first one. And let's see what we've got, except for Butterfingers. So I'll cut open the box. It feels a little bit squished, but not too bad. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, it's a little bit squished on the end, but considering it's come from China all the way to Australia, then it hasn't done too badly. So we'll open it up and see what we have. First off, we have the usual white tray with the glue, the nice tweezers, and the pen with the grip and the 3 placement, but it's also got a 9 placement attachment in the bag. So that's that. Here is the canvas, which I will unroll very soon. And we have the diamonds. Now, I probably won't even need to do an inventory check because Yucky pre-weigh their bags. So, as you can see, they come with the number, the DMC code and the quantity, and Yucky always gives you way more than you need. So this is what I'm doing. I will come closer and show you. That's the blue owl. It has 30 colours and is a 45 by 60 centimetre. So I will now unroll the canvas and check to see that it's all in good condition. I like the way Yucky wrap their diamond paintings. They seem to escape damage, or too much damage anyway. So it comes wrapped on a piece of foam and then is covered in the plastic wrap to keep it safe. And then it has a piece of tape holding the canvas in place. So we will gently, very carefully cut that piece and we can remove it. So we will be checking for the quality of the canvas as well as the clarity of the symbols. The chart looks quite nice and clear. Now, because this is a portrait diamond painting, what I've been seeing a lot lately on a lot of Yucky, diamond paintings, if they're portrait, they will still be printed out in landscape. But I will also, let's move this out of the way. We will get to that soon. There's a little bit of a wrinkle in the canvas, but I'm not overly worried. So we roll this out, roll it, and it's really tight. So it's going to want to automatically roll back up. But there is a tip that I have learned off a couple of different diamond painters. The best way to flatten out your canvas is you lift a corner, and this is done in 1, 2, 3, 4 panels the same size and one smaller panel along the bottom. So we just pull it back until we're just over halfway. Oh, that has a big bubble in it. I'll have to fix that. A smaller bubble. It's very sticky, so that's a good thing. And then maybe hopefully when I run my hand down this way, I will be able to smooth out the wrinkles and the bubbles. So I'm going to do the same with each. Actually, this is really badly put together. I'm not happy with it. Looking at all the bubbles in it. So I might be contacting them in regards to the quality of the glue on the canvas. I'm just letting them know that it hasn't sat nicely on the canvas, and there's quite a few bubbles and all of that. But we'll keep going and we'll have a look, see how bad it really is. Yeah, there's another big bubble right there. Yeah, right down here is a big bubble. So we're getting there to flatten it out. I have ordered from Hurricane before and I've never really had too much trouble, but I mean, if you look closely, you can see the great big, and there's quite a few of them over the entirety of the canvas. Otherwise, the symbols are really clear, and I've made they've actually printed it portrait this way up, and that's where the key is at the top. So not 100% sure about that, but I will definitely be contacting them to let them know that I'm not happy with the quality of the canvas with all the creases, and it took a while to get here too, so I would have thought that it would have, yeah, it's like the canvas is just bunched up when they've put the strips of adhesive on. Please excuse the sound of my children. They're playing Fortnite on the Xbox. So someone has successfully done something. And then you go to the other side and you just do that again. And I'm really disappointed because this one I bought to do for my mum. My mum loves her owls. But yeah, with the quality of all of these wrinkles in the canvas, I might have to see if they will resend another to me. I'm just hoping and praying that the next two aren't like that. Otherwise, I'm going to be extremely upset. So this is how you generally flatten out the canvas. But that's not helping that I've got puckers in the puckered up parts of the canvas. That's what do you do? What do you do? Except contact the seller and hope for a peaceful resolution. rather than having to put in a dispute. I've never had to do a dispute. I've only ever once had to contact a seller because I was missing some diamonds. This is a square diamond painting. I only do squares. I don't know why. I just think that the squares look nicer, but that's my personal preference. So this is for the owl. So we will put that aside, down on the floor. She goes. And now we're on to unboxing the big one. It's got 2 in it. So I'm just hoping and crossing my fingers that neither of these have the same issue as the owl one I just opened up. So I'm kind of glad I did open it on video so that I have some kind of proof. The box is squished quite badly down one end, so we'll see what happens when I pull it out of this bag. Nothing's in the bag, so you can see it's fairly squished down this end here. It's all caved in. So hopefully it hasn't caused any damage to the canvases inside. So here we go. The first one I'm pulling out is 40 colours. And it is my, I'll bring it over to show. It is the Bell one with Till the Last Petal Falls. I actually chose that for my oldest daughter because she has been a huge Beauty and the Beast fan since she was like 2 years old. Here is the next canvas, which has, again, 40 colours. And this one is actually, there's orchids down here, then there's 2 roses, and over this side are some tulips. So I got that because my partner's favourite flower is a rose. My dad's favourite flower was an orchid, and mine is tulip, so I thought that worked out really well. So next we will have a look at the diamonds. Now this one, QC, what's QC? 21. Is there a 21? Nope. I think this is the roses, I think. And no, this one will be the roses. And this one will be the bell. Oh, I got a little free gift. Looks like a peanut. It's a little bracelet which would never fit my fat wrist. But
can I see one?
It looks like a little peanut. I've seen people get, you know, ducks and fish and all that, but that looks like a peanut. So I think my daughter will get that bracelet because it won't fit me. Is there 2 of these? There should be 2 trays. Alright, so we've got the standard trays with the tools, same as the last one. So let's get to opening the canvases. I'll show you after I am done here. Now this one is the roses. It's a 50 by 50. It hasn't properly been covered down this end, but it doesn't look damaged, so I think we will be fine with that. But I do need to get the plastic going, so do a little snip down the bottom and pull off that plastic covering the tortuous static.
Like that?
We'll cut, yeah.
Oh.
Then we will cut the little strip, if I can get my scissors coordinated. And cut that snip of tape. Right, and then we'll take that off so it's not in the way.
Can I roll them, please?
And we will unroll it and check the quality. See, the thing I'm seeing different already is Huacan usually use this Huacan paper. On the owl one, it was the Sunor paper over the top. So I don't know whether that's made a difference in the printing of the canvas. My daughter wants the foam noodles. I might need them back at some stage, so don't destroy them. Alright, so this is a 50 by 50. As I said, it's roses, orchids and tulips.
Do we have any?
There's 40 colours.
Sticky tape one?
Not on hand. The symbols look fairly easy to follow. This one's got 4,141 310s, but there's no whites, so I'm happy about that one. So we will look at, see that doesn't want to come up, so I just sort of rub the corner so that it will stick the glue to the canvas instead of trying to. Now already I am seeing a vast improvement in the quality of their canvas compared to the owl. There are no bubbles.
They're professional.
The symbols are extremely clear to read, which is really, really good. So we're doing the flattening out. So I'm quite disappointed because I was really excited about doing the owl, the blue owl for my mum. But depending on what Huacan say, please don't.
Sorry.
It could be another few weeks before I get a replacement, which doesn't make me very happy at all. Or they can just refund my money and I'll try my hardest to make it work. So,
I think it would work.
but so far, yep, these symbols are wonderful. They'll look even better with my light pad. So again, we just pull each section and then flatten it down again to prevent it curling. And as you can see, that part of the canvas is already almost totally flat. Get this. What symbol is that one? 310. Okay.
Oh, you have
Then we
that.
flip it around.
Mum,
Yes, Rebecca.
I have black in mine,
You do have black in yours.
but I don't have white.
Yours is extremely cute.
Mine.
Yes. So then we go back. You can see when you reach the point of where you've already pulled it back to the first time, because if you watch and listen, you can hear it coming up from the area you have not lifted up. But as soon as you reach the point you have, it frees right up. And we just continue that with, as I said, every panel.
This one's bigger than this one.
Yeah, I'm not happy at all with our one.
I have a beard.
Especially for Huracan. Huracan are pretty good companies as far as I'm concerned. Yes, it's got Huracan on the canvas.
Oh, it does too.
They all come, anything that comes from Huracan should have that Huracan print at the top. So that is
mine from
50
Huracan?
by 50? No.
Oh, okay.
Of the flowers.
Yeah, that might be yours.
Now, last but not least, we will open and check the bell. It's a 45 by 60 or 60 by 45 it says, but it's a portrait, so it should read 45 by 60. So I'm guessing this one is going to be definitely printed landscape. And again, we've got the proper Huracan covering, so I have very high hopes that this one will be in good condition, like the flowers.
I should do come-ups and do
So as soon as I'm done, I'm very uncoordinated at the moment. I'm not feeling 100%, so
sounds like you're a black nose.
well, I'm still battling this flu.
Yeah, the flu. I thought you got the flu shot.
Yeah, but it doesn't cover all strains of the flu. That's what they tell you.
That's weird.
So let's roll this out, and already, as I said, I can tell that there's very little in the way of lumps, bumps and uglies. So, off again with straightening out the canvas.
That's weird.
And this just helps lay it flat so that, oh wow, these symbols are going to be a lot of fun. They look alright. The light pad will make them look even better.
Light pad's cool.
So yes, this is definitely printed in landscape, but it is a portrait image. And that's okay, I don't mind that at all. Some nice clear symbols.
Can I borrow your light pad, please, Mum?
Yes, for a little while. So hopefully I will have a follow-up video to let you guys know what has gone on with my correspondence about the owl. I'm really truly hoping that it can be resolved quickly and at no cost to me, as you expect your item to be in very good condition, especially with things like the diamond paintings. You're paying the price
Hey, I
for
found a door.
the quality. That's mine.
Mom.
Leave it be.
Okay.
I was just getting these back on straight so that there's no exposed canvas. So that end's nice and flat. This end wants to curl up like a baby. So we will go through, and I know this is tedious, but you can fast forward if you don't want to see it. Oh, I got one little bubble, but I think that that will press down fine with a little bit of. Another trick you can try, if the creases aren't too bad, the bubbles, you can actually grab a Stanley knife, or a lot of Americans call it an X-Acto knife. You can X-Acto knife. And you can actually lightly cut the air bubble and then rub the paper across the top of it, and it should get rid of the air bubbles. So, yeah, there's a couple of little areas here, but nothing compared to the owl. So, I'm not going to worry too much about this one. As I said, this one is for my oldest daughter. She is 26, but will forever be a Beauty and the Beast fan. Yes, she's actually over in America at the moment, spending some time with my sister and brother-in-law and my 2 nephews. And they went out to dinner, and the people they went out to dinner with had a little boy. He was about 7. And he whispered something to his foster mum. And the foster mum looked at my daughter and said, "Yeah, you know, I think she does." And so curiosity got the better of everyone, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, and the mother was like, "My son just whispered in my ear that he thought that Sophie, my daughter, looked like Belle from Beauty and the Beast." And my daughter was grinning from ear to ear for the rest of the night. She just thought that was the best compliment anyone could ever give her. So, these ones are for the Belle, Beauty and the Beast. Now, I've got 3 10s in this. I've got no whites, thank goodness. But the most I've got of one colour is...
Are you still getting over the white?
758, which has 5,000.
Mum,
Yes, Rebecca?
are you still getting over the white from my Harry Potter one?
Yes. That traumatised me, the white on that Harry Potter one I did for you. So, there we go, guys. There are 3 diamond paintings pretty much ready to go, except for the poor owl. As you can see, this wasn't even... It's got Hurricane in the corner. But I'd say they've just covered it with the standard Sunor group paper. And this one at the bottom is just blank. So I don't know what they've done, but I will be getting onto them to see what can be done. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and tune in for the update on what will happen with the owl. Bye.